My name is Emma Back, and I've been making music my whole life. I've been performing since I was 7. I've been playing violin since I was 6. I've been singing forever, and I've been writing songs and kind of performing my own music since I was about 14 years old. And I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a violinist, and I also do what's called live looping, if you're not familiar, where I layer violin vocals and percussion and kind of create this one-woman show. And I perform about 50 shows a year, 30 to 50 shows a year, mostly house concerts in intimate venues. So I'm really just passionate about how we as musicians can connect with our soul sound, our kind of a true sound, our authentic voice, and especially as women to be able to do that, and then also be able to create a really impactful experience for our audience, because music is such a healing force, and I know that every single one of you have an extraordinary gift to offer, and it is wanted and it is needed, and I'm really here to help you kind of figure out how best to go about that.
We're going to talk today about your soul sound. So your soul sound is your deepest musical gift. It's the thing that you were born to manifest into the world. Because you long to express yourself through music, that in itself is proof that this is what you're meant to do. Okay, this is your gift. So what is that gift, and how do we actually connect with it? So as you grow more deeply connected to your soul sound, the natural result is that you're going to feel more powerful, more confident, more clear about who you are as an artist and what to offer, and it's just going to naturally start to flow out of you. So instead of maybe hitting some of those blocks we sometimes get to, where when we're maybe writing a song, we don't know what to create, or you write something and you're not sure if it really works and you have all these questions and self-doubt, when you're really connected to your soul sound, a lot of that disappears, and it just becomes much more easy to discern what is really true for you to share with the world, and what is coming from a should or coming from another place, what is coming from comparing yourself to others. You just get really more clear in what is unique to you and what you're meant to offer. And as you kind of become more clear in this and you develop it, it's so much more easy for your practice to flow, and really all of your musical dreams start to just manifest. And it's kind of like magic. And I know it might feel hard if this is new for you to really consider this, but I've seen it for myself, and I've seen it for all of my students, that when you really deepen this connection to your soul sound, everything else get worked out. And where before you were coming up against blocks of maybe trying to build your career or connect with what I like to call your soulmate audience, now it just starts to flow in a much more natural way. Okay? That no matter how much we practice or how confident we feel at home, it may not actually translate into feeling powerful and confident when it comes to sharing your music. Or you may not struggle when it comes to sharing, but I want to just ask you, are you actually finding the right people to connect with? Are you easily building a community around your music? Are you attracting this soulmate audience to you? And this is where, if you're not quite there, this is where the 60-day program from closet singer-songwriter to powerful performer is going to come in. Okay, so this program is all about developing your soul sound, all the techniques and tools that you need to go deeper with your music, and it also teaches you how to get over any stage fright, and not just even stage fright, but how do you actually create a magnetic experience for your audience on stage, such that they actually want to keep coming back again and again. They want to tell all their friends about your music, and there's really this sense that you're making a profound impact in the world with your music. If you want to deepen your connection with your soul sound and fully develop to reach your full potential as an artist who is committed to the healing and transformation of yourself and the world, that's what this program is about. This is for you. If you've been struggling to build your audience, or you feel like no one cares about your music, this is for you. If you're left with this question about how to practice and develop, or you're feeling like you know you need help, this is for you, especially if you are a singer. We're going to do tons of vocal technique work. We're going to do tons of songwriting, music theory, you name it, performance techniques, more practice techniques. I'll go into all of that in a moment. So if you have big dreams of sharing your music and you want to make this impactful, powerful connection with other people and share this music and really have an incredible career as an artist, this is what this program's for. If you've been stopped by fear for years, or self-doubt or overwhelm or any sense of shame, like I'm not allowed to do this, or is this valuable, or is it worth my time, or how do I explain to my family that this is important? If you've been struggling with that, with really valuing yourself and what you have to offer, then this is for you. This is what this program is going to do. If you feel a bit lost as to who you are as an artist or what direction to move in, this is for you. If you're longing to deepen your connection with your audience, if you're wondering what to do to kind of perform and build this in the short term, this is for you. And also if you're struggling because now in this moment we can't perform live with people, this is for you, because I've created a whole extra set of bonuses since the COVID-19 has really hit to address how to build your audience online and how to perform online, okay? So I want to tell you a little bit about the details of the program. So essentially what you're going to do in this program is you're going to stop feeling stuck and feeling frustrated when it comes to taking the next step with your music. You're going to strengthen your relationship to your music and your faith in yourself from the practice to the stage. You're going to create a powerful practice routine that inspires you, teach you about practicing and effective practice so that you can feel really, really clear today, tomorrow, and a year from now about what to work on. And you can stop feeling like practice is bringing you down. You're going to learn how to connect with your soul sound and develop this authentic voice so you can reach your full potential. You're going to learn the #1 technique that will cause you to not only get over stage fright forever, and I'm serious about this. I've taught a lot of women to do this and it's worked. And it's what I did when I had totally debilitating stage fright. It's how I am now able to love performing and be out there all the time. And it's also not just for stage fright. It's about how you create a magnetic experience for your audience, so that they keep coming back wanting to connect with you more and more deeply and sharing it with all their friends. And you're going to fill all the gaps in your knowledge when it comes to music theory and songwriting and vocal technique, so you're no longer stopped by that feeling of I'm not good enough or I'm not ready. You're going to get clear on your musical message and mission, why you're doing this, why it matters, what impact you wish to make in the world. This is going to become the driving force to overcome all self-doubt and help you clarify who is your audience and the best performance environments to reach them. You're going to tap into your innate feminine wisdom and learn to honor the natural rhythms of your body so you can bring more yin energy into your creative work and your career and stop feeling like you're on the brink of burnout. You're going to have the support of an incredible circle of like-minded women and femme creatives. You're going to be able to lean on all of us for collaboration opportunities, accountability, brainstorming, workshopping songs, sharing your breakthroughs and challenges, and getting relevant feedback when you need it most. The curriculum. So there are 4 modules of video and audio training with everything you need to develop your soul sound and create a powerful performance experience so you can own the stage with confidence. And in these 4 modules, what we do is there's all of this pre-recorded audio and video training that you can do on your own, but then there's also 8 live video calls, group calls, where 4 of those are really deep coaching and workshopping where you get personal time to work on whatever is up for you. And then the other 4 of those are kind of collaborative practice calls. So that could be if you want to write a song with somebody, there's a way online where I can actually put you into a private room through Zoom where you get to co-write something. Or if you just want to use the time to do your own practice and then come back and sort of debrief what isn't working, we use that time. So we're sort of all practicing together in our own spaces, and then you're getting coaching and feedback while that happens. You get lifetime access to all the recordings of the group coaching and the practice calls. There's guided key practices that you can come back over and over for daily maintenance or when you're preparing for a specific performance or project. There's guided meditations to help you ground on performance days. There's the Singer-Songwriter's Music Theory Toolkit to fill the gaps in your audience and gaps in your knowledge. And this is important. I teach music theory in a really different way than most people because I think that it can be so logical and linear. Sometimes it's hard, I think, for those of us that are songwriters or maybe come from a little bit more of a sort of right brain kind of creative mind to fully understand music theory. I've seen a lot of blocks, especially for singers and songwriters. So I teach this much more kind of creative way of relating and how it ties directly into your personal work. So it's not just all this like extra stuff thrown at you, but how do you actually apply it and understand it really deeply so that it impacts your music. Okay, there's voice training. We do a whole bunch of different really key vocal techniques. I teach a method that has to do with understanding how to move specific muscles in your voice box and in your body so that you can get a whole range of different sounds, and you can be empowered to know exactly what's happening in your voice and how to move those muscles to move through any stuck places. And it's also very intuitive. It's tied into the soul sound practice and all of that. There's songwriting trainings to support you to develop and keep you inspired. There is a workbook for each module with step-by-step guide to cover each training and to kind of keep you accountable, checklists, templates, all of that. There is a whole bunch of stuff just on powerful performing and how to connect with an audience. There's also weekly email check-ins. There is a Facebook group so we can stay connected. And then if you also want to do a higher level, you can also get 4 90-minute one-on-one coaching sessions with me and a special daily workbook with journal exercises. So Module 1 is all about connecting with your soul sound and creating a practice routine that inspires you. So you learn the full practice. And really, I'm going to coach you very specifically around what's up for you to get to the root of who you are as an artist, what you have to offer, and how you can really use this practice to kind of deepen your connection. We're just going to work out anything that might be there for you around any struggles around what you have to offer, okay? And kind of checking in with, is your sound, is what you're creating, is it coming from kind of trying to imitate somebody or trying to, some kind of should or comparing yourself? Or are you really tapping into your true gift? Okay, so that's what this module is sort of about. We clarify your goals and in connection with your soul sound and your deepest dreams. So make sure that what you're working on in your practice is actually connected to what you want to achieve. Create a practice routine that aligns with your goals, inspires you every day, works for your life. And this is even if you are a busy single mom or a student working full time, right? So we really get clear on what time do you personally have for music and how do you make the most of that to achieve your goals. We talk a lot more about healthy practice habits. Your body feels nourished by the music and you protect yourself from any injury or burnout. And part of this is we talk about how to work in cycles that match the natural rhythms of your body as well as the seasons, so you're in a constant flow. So some of you are making comments about feeling a little bit blocked or stuck around like writing right now, songwriting, and that may, maybe it's not a songwriting season for you. There's something else calling you. So we work to match that with your cycles, especially if you are in a body that bleeds, that menstruates. How do we line up so your energy levels based on your menstrual cycle are also aligned with what you're practicing, and you're not pushing your body too hard at times of the month when you need to be doing more kind of softer practices. Okay, so it's really powerful to work with. We work on banishing any overwhelm, self-doubt, perfectionism, any of these monsters that creep in by working more on the kind of micro and macro practice. Module 2 is the receiving practice and why my voice is necessary. So this is where I teach you this number 1 powerful technique I call the receiving practice, which is about helping you to really value yourself as an artist and give you complete confidence in sharing your music. And it also helps you get clear on sort of the impact you want to make with your music, why you do what you do, but most of all, it has to do with deepening this soul sound, receiving your gift, and then learning how you can share that in a way that's free of all of that self-doubt, that really is about healing through your music, healing other people and impacting people with your music. We deepen your music as a healing gift to support community. We explore feminine wisdom in the creative process. We work with helping you develop the courage to face yourself in the darkest moments of self-doubt, failure, and shame. And we work with beginning to prepare for a performance. This is where that starts to come in. And whether that's online or that's looking to the future, we can all be together in person again. We work on beginning to prepare. Module 3 is about strengthening your expertise in songwriting, music theory, and singing. So this is all about filling the gaps in your knowledge. We do a bunch of songwriting. I give you the Singer-Songwriter's Music Theory Toolkit with Songwriting 1 bonus class. And we work with how to collaborate with others and how to communicate with other musicians and best ways to set up collaboration opportunities. We work on developing your soul sound in songwriting so you can strengthen your confidence and enable your songs to have a powerful impact on your audience. You're going to learn all these valuable vocal techniques that I talked about earlier. They're going to protect you from vocal strain and help you work through any stuck places and really come into the full depth of your unique sound. And we're going to really work with bringing forth this kind of new emotional depth in your singing, okay? And then we refine your practice based on all of this knowledge. Module 4 is about powerful performing and calling in your soulmate audience. So this is where you learn to own the stage with confidence. You're going to work with the receiving practice, this #1 technique to disappear any stage fright. That's also going to help you deepen your connection and relationship with your audience. You're going to learn how to create a profound experience for your audience that keeps them coming back again and again. And you're going to learn how, by showing up as the powerful performer you now are, how you can attract your soulmate audience, these people that have been longing to connect with you as much as you're longing to connect with them. And then you're going to actually deliver a performance to your soulmate audience in a really intimate, highly connective, special environment. And probably it's going to be online because of the times that we're in, but I'm going to set you up. These are these bonus things that I'm creating right now as because of this time that we're in, that's all about performing online and how to do this online. But you're also going to be set up so that when we are back in person, you can take the advantage of how much people are going to be longing for live music and step into that place and be able to have these really powerful performances and just, boom, have this amazing connection with this audience and start to grow. And we're also going to create your 5-year plan by dreaming big and building a really clear container for ongoing growth and your long-term vision. So this whole program is about really honoring your gift and valuing who you are and that this is what you're meant to do in the world. So if you're feeling that pull and this longing, I'm going to just invite you to dive in. If you've been feeling for years that there's something more for you, I'm just going to invite you to kind of take the leap and come along for the ride. And I know because of the work that has happened with other students that you will come out the other side just feeling on fire to move to a whole new level with how you create and how you share your music. And if you are curious about that, you can go to the page that's in the, I posted it in the comments of the video, and you can check out the whole program. And you can also read all the testimonials and just see what other women have gotten out of this, because I know it can feel a little bit scary to jump into something that you're not sure about. And so I put those testimonials so you can really read the results that other women have had in this. So all of this whole program is, as I said, it's designed to really empower you as much as possible as an artist. And I want to just say that we're in a really challenging time right now, I know. And I do want to say that I feel like it's the perfect time to really take this leap, because more than ever, the world needs music. And this is an opportunity for you to discover and deepen your connection to your soul sound so that you can really bring that music to people who are needing it most and really make an impact right now. So even though we're not able to perform live, we're not able to be out there, it's the perfect time to hone your craft and to really, really develop and to also start to look for the people that are wanting to connect with you, because they're out there wanting it so badly right now. And it's a great time to just step in and start to share. So I want to encourage you, whether or not you do this program, I just want to encourage you to honor that and to go out and to share your music. But I also will say that if you're struggling with that, with any self-doubt or fear, or kind of you want to take it to another level, that's what this program is here for, and it's really the perfect time. Now, I also know that because it's a hard time, I know that people are struggling financially, so I've decided that I want to make it a little bit more possible for you to do this. So I'm doing this very special one-time COVID-19 discount. I'll never offer this discount again. The program is usually $597, but I want to offer it to you for $297, and that is if you register by April 1st, okay? If you decide that you want to have one-on-one sessions with me, the special deal is $797, where you get 4 90-minute one-on-one sessions, and you also get a special extra workbook, daily workbook and journal. So if you're feeling drawn to this, I just really encourage you to take the leap, to join me. I would love to have you in the program. I'd love to work with you and offer you this. And again, I just want to leave you with that music matters. Your music matters. With everything going on in the world, this is the opportunity to deepen that relationship to your music and become unstoppable in sharing it. So I invite you to invest in your dream, to invest in the value of yourself. And I also just invite you, as you're considering this, to really feel into your core, because I know that your core, that your soul sound and your core will tell you if this is something that you need to bring it to the next level. And whatever she is saying, whatever that deep, intuitive, creative part of you is telling you, I just invite you to listen. And if it's saying jump in, go for it. And if it's saying that it's not right for you, then I invite you to listen to that as well. But I do hope that you'll join me. And whether you do or not, I look forward to staying connected with you and to just seeing how your music grows. And please feel free to reach out to me at any time by email with any questions about the program or anything else, or the 5-day training. Just wishing you a lot of luck, and please go out and share your music, because the world does need it. And I just send you so much love and wish you just the best in staying safe and staying healthy in this challenging time, and really honoring yourself and what you need and taking care of yourself, because it's so important that we really honor ourselves and take care of ourselves right now. So much love to you, and I look forward to seeing you in the 60-day program.